Hey you! Why? Why are your crops like this? Stop it. Just please stop it. Crops do not supposed to look like this.
Oh, what are you talking about?
You know what? Just get out of here. Just get out of my face. I'm gonna teach you how to do it right. Just get out of here. My gosh, I mean, this version of farming was great back in the day, back in the old versions of Minecraft, but now we're in the much newer versions, and water will actually hydrate up to 5 blocks. So you can just go ahead and fill all this up and save yourself much more land and put some more crops here. And also, you don't even need water to hydrate your crops. You can just plant your crops anywhere you want. The water is just going to speed up the growing process. Geez, and I can't believe he used a diamond hoe too. You know what they say, never waste your diamonds on a hoe. But today, guys, we have 10 Minecraft things you're possibly doing wrong. So before we get into this video, I just want to say that I can't guarantee you guys that you're doing all of these things wrong in Minecraft, but me, myself, before or during, while, and after making this list, I found out that I was actually doing 9 out of these 10 things wrong. So only one of these I was doing correct, and all the other ones, I was just completely messing myself up, being inefficient, and kind of bad at some of these aspects of the game. But with that being said, hopefully after watching this video, you can improve yourself and hopefully be more efficient with the game. But guys, the sun is going down, and let's go ahead and hop into 10 Minecraft things you're doing wrong. So you know how sometimes when you see a zombie, player, or anything you just want to kill, you go up to it and you're just like, get out of here, and you just go crazy, spamming a bunch of crazy and unnecessary clicks. That is actually going to hurt the durability of your sword a lot. So now let's go to this zombie, and let's just do some normal critical hits. So here we go, 1, 2, and that's our 3rd hit, and he's dead. Now, you don't see a huge change in the durability, but if I was to do this over a long period of time, maybe with a diamond sword, you would probably have like an extra maybe 20 to possibly 50 hits with that diamond sword. Yes, baby, I finally got a full stack of gold. Now all I gotta do is smelt it. And by the way, in this dungeon, I also learned that you don't want to put a torch just on the spawner. You also want to put it in the corners because the lighting of just this torch in the middle doesn't cover the corners. But now let's go ahead and hop up here, and I guess we can throw down a furnace and start smelting.
Hey, you're doing that wrong. What?
The coal? Yeah, you should probably not put all that coal in there. You can easily just take that 9 coal and craft it into a block of coal for an extra 80 seconds of smelting time. Wait, so you're saying I can take this coal out and I can make it a block of coal for the same amount? So you're saying 9 pieces of coal smelts for 720 seconds, and a block of coal will actually smelt for 800 seconds? Yep, that is correct. You'll get about 8 extra items from just using the block of coal, even though you're using the same amount of coal. So basically, every time I want to smelt something, I should always craft it into a block because I'm going to get an 8 extra items out of everything I smelt with this block. And not only that, but it's also a lot more compact, so I can fit a lot more of these in my inventory without them taking up a bunch of space. Man, just a couple seconds ago, I learned that you want to place torches around the spawner room, and also you just taught me a very useful and efficient furnace smelting tip. So you just got yourself a bunch of string and a hold of a couple sticks, and the first thing you think is, oh boy, I'm gonna craft myself a ton of bows and just enchant them all and get some crazy power 4 bow. But before you grab all those bows, just grab 1 or maybe 2 and then save the rest of the string. Now, why do I say that? Because there's a lot of useful things that you can do with strings, such as you can possibly make a fishing rod to catch some fish, which is a very good source of food. And with those fish, you can not only, of course, eat the fish, but you can tame ocelots and have yourself a nice little pet cat. And also, you can make some tripwires, you can also make wool and some leads. Now, the reason I say this is because I see all my friends just running to the crafting table and crafting a ton of bows with all the string they have. Now, if you have like 2 stacks of string, then heck, go for it. Craft a bunch of bows. But I'm just saying, be efficient with your string because there's a lot of awesome things you can do with it. Many people when mining, including myself, would actually just put a block into a water source. They would just be like, up, throw a block in there and I'm done. But why don't, if the place is not very lit up, just go ahead and plop a torch in there instead? Oh boy, you got a lot of blocks in your inventory. You just got back from a crazy mining experience and you just want to throw them all in your chest super quick, but you just don't want to click anymore. Your hands are just so tired. So one thing you can do is pick up one of the certain block that you have, hover over another block, and then hold shift and then double click, and it will throw all of that one item into the chest. It also goes the same for throwing it back into your inventory. So if you wanted to grab a lot of blocks out of a certain chest, you can go into there, grab the block, hover over another block, shift, and then double click. Have you ever noticed when going on really long explorations that have to do with a lot of player running and moving, jumping, and just player movement in general, that when bringing meats with you, you feel like you're eating just every 30 seconds. You feel like every minute or two you're devouring another couple pieces of a chicken. Well, that's because these are meats and they're not very starchy foods. Now, the way you can fix that is instead of bringing meats with you when going on long journeys, you probably should bring bread and cookies, as they have a lot more starch in them, which is a lot more saturation, which allows your hunger bar to stay up and not fall down as fast. Most of us just grab a piece of wool and some dye and throw it in the crafting table to get ourselves some dyed wool. But however, this is much more efficient. You should probably go up to a sheep, dye the sheep, and then shear it, as you may get multiple pieces there. I didn't get multiple pieces, but sometimes you'll get multiple pieces of wool, and also the sheep will regrow that same color. Come on, buddy. You want to grow again? You want to grow again? Okay, I'll wait like another minute or two for you to regrow your wool. But yeah, just within a couple minutes, I got 6 pieces of lime wool with only using 1 piece of dye. Oh, there he goes again. Back at it again with that green wool. Gotta add that to the collection. Try using Silk Touch when taking down bookshelves. Why? Because this is going to give you the whole entire bookshelf block itself, which is going to save you some resources, because normally when you mine up bookshelves without Silk Touch, you're just going to get the books, which actually means you're losing 6 wood planks every bookshelf you mine up. This last one kind of ties into the block of coal thing. So when feeding your horse, take into consideration that 1 piece of wheat does exactly 1 heart of health, which is 2 HP to your horse. However, a whole entire block of hay will actually do your horse 20 HP, which is a 2 extra health points. So you can actually give your horse 2 extra health points by giving him a block of hay, and it's the exact same crafting amount because you're still using the 9 pieces of wheat. So with that being said, there is one exception, and that is if your horse has lost anywhere from 2 to 4 hearts, it would actually be more efficient to feed it wheat instead of the hay bale. The sunset is beautiful, and you guys are too. But with that being said, I want to thank you guys all so much for watching 10 Minecraft things you're possibly doing wrong. Now let me know down there, the comment section below, if you guys have some things that maybe I didn't mention in this list. If you have anything that I possibly didn't mention in this list, feel free to comment it down there in the comment section below, and maybe we can have like a little bit of a discussion. And if I get enough people saying some other things, like some other things that you're doing wrong in Minecraft, maybe I can make like a little part 2 to this. But with that being said, I want to thank you guys again so much for watching. My horse is still over there chilling, but yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. The sun is going down, the moon is coming up, so I should probably find myself some shelter. Oh geez, there's a spider already. But yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys later in another Minecraft video.